Nice. Did you write anything down for this episode?
No.
I didn't.
Oh, so Zach's gonna carry
like
us.
10 minutes before I set this up.
Oh, nice. So you just bomb things, kind of like, oh, I got some things. Ooh.
Ponder on these subjects for.
Hopefully it's gonna be interesting.
I don't think so.
You want to pass one, or I kind of have one thing?
Go ahead. I have one thing.
Okay. Just coming down here.
Michael always. I always wonder why Michael just sounds the loudest when I listen back to him.
Michael's just a loud boy.
No, I
Because
just
he
want.
sits right close to it. He's like podcast mic again.
I want to make my voice heard, unlike you folks. Okay,
we all-
community. TikTok is getting dumber.
I hate when that happens.
Zach
I
does
think-
not speak on this subject since he doesn't watch TikTok.
I haven't watched TikTok since it was first popularized, and I didn't have the TikTok app. I watched it through a YouTube compilation.
I remember watching it back when it wasn't TikTok, when it was Musical.ly.
Why?
Because
You like Rick and
Michael's-
Morty
Michael's
compilation.
very trendy. He's
I'm a trendy dude.
Yeah.
All I remember back then was just the Rick and Morty cringe stuff.
I do not remember that.
That's all I remember from Musical.ly.
But I want to talk about them giving, like, you know, more of a, like, things that are not true. Like, they told our poor little Dawn here,
That's not little.
our poor little
Yeah, sure.
4 probably inch Dawn, gnome-sized Dawn.
Sometimes we almost step on her. It's hard to, spot
You know
out.
what? You guys can't ride the cats, though.
Yeah. That's the only disappointment. We can't ride the cats. But they told...
We also don't have to live in fear of the cats. So they eat us very easily.
You assume I live in fear. I truly am their king.
Mm-hmm.
Queen.
No, king.
Oh, they're gonna think we're really drunk on this one. We sound like we're just, you know...
Who's to say I'm not?
We
We
chugged...
drank all the booze before
Yeah.
this adventure.
We drunk so much.
Oh, man.
So much
I
apple
drink
cider.
regularly. I drink a lot of alcohol regularly.
Yeah.
You mean you
I'm
never
the alcoholic of the group.
We're gonna go.
What are you looking at me about? I'm not an
I'm
alcoholic.
the alcoholic of the group. I'm
Yeah.
not saying you're the alcoholic.
You were looking at me.
I'm the
You were looking at
alcoholic.
me like suspiciously with
Well,
your
I don't think-
alcoholic eyes.
I don't think there's any evidence for that, Michael, and I don't think that would hold up in court.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I don't think I am. I don't.
That
If you were going to accuse me,
I would never accuse you.
yeah,
Michael.
I don't think you should, because it's not true. Fake news.
Fake news.
I'm a good boy.
And not an alcoholic.
I do nothing bad.
Hasn't passed out twice from over drinking.
Never have explored.
Haven't profusely
Never.
threw up into the
Never have that. Never.
the
No.
toilet.
Just accusing me of these
Never.
false
I'm
allegations.
I'm saying
I
you're
feel
not
like
doing
you're
these
pointing. You're
things,
looking at
Michael.
me with your
Michael,
pointy eyes.
I'm
doing.
saying you haven't done these things. I'm not mixing up my words.
Mhm.
These are things that you have never done, Michael.
Yeah, you've never done those.
Thank you.
Never.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But let's back onto the TikTok subject, because we went to alcohol for some reason.
Yes.
You're the one saying that we sound drunk.
We do sound like we're drunk,
when
though.
we've never drunk a single sip of alcohol.
Yeah,
in our
but we
entire
sound like this is the straightforward podcast that we went into. That's what, this one. I mean, we went straight through this episode, but let's ignore that. We didn't have an intro or anything.
We never have an intro. We only had a half-hearted intro in the first episode where I couldn't be heard really.
Yeah, that was a pretty shitty one. I think the last one was.
It was pretty shitty because I wasn't be able to hear. I wasn't heard because I'm the best commenter of the podcast.
Because you were laying on the floor like a weirdo.
Yeah, like a...
Hey, we bleep out that
Michael,
word.
saying the N-word in the podcast.
What are you sons of bitches? I never said that!
Leave it out.
You're gonna like... Stop! You guys like make me seem like a criminal. You make me seem like a bad person on this show. All the time. The first episode.
We gotta make it interesting.
Well, I was told that apparently that one episode that Dawn was bullying me was actually a pretty funny episode.
By who?
Yeah, who told you that?
By a man that, sleeps in one of our rooms.
He listened? He listened to the podcast? What?
No. He listened to it when I was like kind of scrolling through and I played one of them.
Okay.
You know, the one person who watches our podcast the most is Michael.
I don't. I actually don't. I've only listened.
I'm the one who watches.
Yeah, I'm about to say he probably is. I've only listened
You have to edit it.
I've only probably listened to like a minute or two.
Wow, Michael. Do you even like the podcasts?
I
It's
don't
okay.
like my own voice, so I don't listen.
Me neither.
Well, I
Okay.
edit, so.
Back to the TikTok thing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And
Shut
you
up,
two
it's
little
a
munches
podcast.
cat.
We're not supposed to talk.
Yeah, please don't. It's my
Don't
time to speak.
interrupt.
I have the talking stick.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's Eve.
It's.
Dawn's not gonna talk, so we don't have to worry. about that.
Yeah. Okay. But back to the TikTok thing. She's getting corrupted, being told by that TikTok is telling her that whether it says like 30% chance it's gonna rain, that's how much rain is gonna come down from the sky.
No,
Not
30% of your area is gonna get rain, and not.
That
It's
I
not
thought it
that
was
there's
the
a
other way.
30% chance that there's gonna rain. It's just 30%. If there's a 100% chance.
What do you think
that-
30% chance means?
30% chance that not 30%.
The area is gonna get
Area,
rained on.
maybe.
No, it means 30% chance it's gonna rain in your area.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
What the?
See, it's a believable fact if you don't think about it.
No, it's not.
It's
All I see is 30% when I see like weather stuff. So I don't see 30% chance.
yeah, but
They say it.
They say it.
Well, I
They
don't
say it's a
watch
30%
news.
chance.
I know.
Never heard them say that?
I know the stereotypical like 30% chance of raining.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe that's just
my God.
people.
What
I don't watch the news. So
the Gen
maybe it's
Z
like
these
a-
days.
You know, we
These
are
days,
Gen
all
Z.
Gen
We are
Z.
not.
Yeah, we're
Me and Dawn are in our own category.
No,
in our own.
we are all.
You
Gen
guys
Z.
aren't even close to millennials. Okay?
We are.
You're not a Z-lennial anyway.
I'm a
Michael.
Z-lennial. Out of
I think 1995 or something like that is the cutoff for.
I'm
millennials.
close. That's close.
Close. I think
You're
5
not
years,
even
Michael.
close.
I'm hitting the area,
You're close, I'm close. Okay.
No. You're like 2001 or something. I don't know.
Ew, that's like one. That's a year away from my.
I don't
birthday.
know.
Ew,
Ew.
wow. That's so long.
You 9/11.
You guys, you know what? You two aren't even '90s kids like me.
Hey! I got the
No, you weren't.
the early 2000s. It's basically the
You were
90s.
born
Your
in
high
2000.
Yeah, get off your fucking high horse, you little scallywag.
I was in the '90s. I was running in the '90s.
You were not running in the
You were-
90s.
I
you were
ran immediately out of
100%
She
my
was
mouth.
not. Oh
One-
my god, this is gonna be.
You were factually not running in the 90s.
This-
I was.
You were
This-
crawling or maybe even.
You were baby walking.
in the 90s.
I was running.
You were not running.
You were.
I
You know
ran
what
out
you
of
were doing in the
my
90s?
scooter.
You were drooling all over your fucking face in the
You know
90s.
what? I never drooled in my entire life.
Yeah.
I don't drool to this day.
This is gonna be an argument podcast now. We're all screaming.
Maybe if you didn't bully us so much.
Wow, Michael.
What the hell
you
is?
bully us all the time, Michael, and I'm putting my foot down.
You know what?
Okay?
If
you always. Someone has to speak up on how much you bully us, Michael.
If you took 1 second to think of me and Zach as human beings.
I'm getting.
Wow, Michael.
You see what I have to deal with, people? These two, sibling love that they got over here.
Are you implying something?
They're Alabama. No, I'm joking.
Are you implying that some sort of Lannister shit's going on?
I think there is. I'm basing I'm the fat brat.
I don't even get your.
I'm about to go on a hunting trip and I'm about to get stabbed or something.
I don't even know what he's talking. Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to go on a hunting trip and then a boar's gonna kill me. A boar.
Hey, that boar did kill him.
Yeah.
Can't help that he was real
We're spoiling so much for this for Zach.
I won't remember.
He doesn't even know who we're talking about.
What was in that bag?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh, gotta go. That was nasty. It stinks so bad. I sniffed my hand.
I do not know what he's talking about with that.
I don't know what bag he's talking.
It's just my
Sniff that bag.
my poppy
Don't
thing.
sniff it.
Your poppy thing.
You know, little bubble wrappers.
I still smell it in my nose. That stinks.
There's some sympathetic pukers.
I'm gonna throw up.
I
God.
feel sorry for you.
Oh god, that was so terrible.
That reminds me of like a people that I watch, the YouTubers that I watch that have one person has a specific talent, kind of, where he can make a burp turn into like a really realistic throw up sound. That's pretty cool. Super Mega, if you want to watch that, it's pretty cool. I like Super Mega. Super Mega is nice.
Don't throw our trash bill all over the floor.
Zach thinks we're interested in like weird things like him.
Super Mega.
Our cousin can
Yes.
burp up a noodle on command. She can swallow it and then burp it up repeatedly for as long as she wants.
One of our cousins ate dog food.
My sister makes dope mac and cheese
With hot dogs in
with
it?
hot dogs.
Well, my cousin makes dope bleach that he drinks.
Oh.
Well, my cousin smoked a dog poopy.
Oh, really? Well,
On a dare, because he's stupid.
What are some other zany stuff that our cousins have done?
nah, I don't know really anything that wouldn't be too personal. I don't know really anything else. They're not. You guys have a wacky family compared to mine, so.
Wacky, zany family.
You guys have such a clown of a family.
We have a quirky family. We're pretty quirky.
Yeah.
We're special and not like other families like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're all special.
Yeah.
You implying something here? Are you trying to say that we're like Billy Madison?
I'm saying that you're the guy. I'm saying you're the guy that closed the door, and sees a
mentally handicapped.
Bleep it out, and you're like, "Oh, he said the N word." What are you doing?
I'm pulling up my thing.
Well, we got.
Get off your phone.
This is notes.
He needs to read his notes for us. Zach.
Jesus.
If
Remember,
we run
Zach's
out a
carrying
conversation, yeah, exactly.
We haven't run out of conversation. I'm leading this. I'm leading the charge in this. I sniffed
questions and topics.
Michael, let Zach carry the conversation.
Let's go through this conversation, and if it runs out,
Yeah,
I have it
leading
all on hand.
I'm leading the charge in this. I had to sniff whatever that was on my hand.
That really did carry the conversation. It brought so much to
it smells like asshole, and it looks like like asshole, like that little right there, that little thing right there. Our visual, like, people cannot see this, but It
I'll
looks
throw up a butthole.
just with a butthole basically on the screen.
I'll throw up a censored goatsy.
It's basically that. That's what it looks like. It's like it's just like
just imagine.
Imagine a butthole.
Imagine a butthole.
The star. It has
The chocolate star.
chocolate star. That's with its, but it's worse than what it smells like a normal butthole.
Because Michael knows
Normal
deep
butthole
detail.
smell pretty nice. So.
But it's like 20 times worse. I almost threw up when I smell a butthole. I'm not like ah!
I'm more
when Michael
that's
smells a
nice.
That's not what I say.
Michael's really into
Sniffing
the
shit.
chocolate star hole.
Yeah.
I'm
If
just
you
saying.
don't shit on Michael's chest once a week, he gets really angry.
He loves the Cleveland stinker.
But yeah, stinks as fuck.
So,
I guess we could go on to your couple of questions. They're probably gay.
well,
I mean,
the first one's kind of hitting a bit hard, I guess, for you, Michael. Sorry, Dawn, this might not carry you into the conversation much.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll
What
just be over
inspired
here.
you to become a streamer?
ew. Am I getting questioned now?
Only
Am I the
one.
guest on this episode?
Wait, I can answer this. Michael was jealous that you had 5 subscribers on streaming.
I have 8 now.
Oh my fucking god!
I think I helped that out just by being on that one stream for one time.
Michael,
My friend has 100. That's inspiring me.
No, to be
if 100 people watched me, I think I'd go kill myself.
Jesus.
Don't subscribe, you guys.
Don't subscribe to Dawn if you ever become a streamer.
I got 2 likes on a picture I took on Instagram. Don't follow me, please. Yeah, that made me nervous.
The people are liking your things.
Yeah.
That's where pretty girls like take pictures of themselves and be like, "Ooh, look at me." And
Let's just say it was my asshole.
Oh.
I think I got
My chocolate starter.
I think I got 2 likes on one of my videos, which is pretty nice. One was my friend, and one was also my friend.
Are you talking about me?
But no,
I found your YouTube channel as well. I subscribed to that.
One was my streaming friend. Was my real, real life friend.
Oh.
I didn't say like my videos and stuff.
No.
We don't say that stuff around
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, we're not those disgusting.
We say
people.
unsubscribe.
Unless it's for the bit, of course. Like, subscribe to this channel and like this video
And you'll get a new Tesla.
And share this with your friends.
You'll be able to eat a chocolate starfish whenever you want.
Yeah. And if you don't like this video, I'm gonna come to your house and shit on your chest.
Unless you like that type of thing,
Then
he won't.
Then I won't, and then you'll be upset.
Just like Michael every week.
Every week. But if I get to speak now,
No,
you won't.
I think
You're silenced. I'm going to mute your audio for the rest of this.
I think why I wanted to become a streamer now was because I was like, not because of I was like, oh Zach, I'm jealous. More it was like, it would seem fun.
Yeah.
And it would seem fun to do like playing Fall Guys, as I haven't played it for a long time, and that might be my first thing I'd give it a try because it's been a while. I know Fall Guys is kind of popular.
have you come up with a name yet?
No, because Zach's put me in a shitty, stinky situation. That I'm so in like,
Don't you mean a clean smelling no poopy situation?
No, it doesn't smell like poop, which makes me mad.
Now I actually starting to think my show had to do something with shit now.
Yeah. Don't
You're
lean in.
I just don't know.
Don't lean into this bit.
There's gonna have to be a big asshole on like, our thumbnail for this fucking or a loading steaming
The
pile of
stinky
shit.
podcast.
But
Or
I thought it would also be
Erebus
fun, and I also
Edge.
think that I was thinking when I was like getting this all started, I was like, I have a feeling like I could actually do better than Zach.
Maybe you can, Michael. I'm not super good at talking right
No,
now.
I noticed that. When I was watching, I was like, wow, Zach's not communicating with his audience.
Well, it is
How
hard.
dare you?
It is hard of
Your
me,
one
but
friend. I see him.
I
He was
am.
crying. I watched him. I watched him say LOL. That was a cry for help.
I was communicating. He was just reacting to the things. Like
Uh-huh.
I was communicating. If you asked a question, I answered the question.
Yeah.
And if he laughed, I laughed along with him. Okay. That's communication.
That's communication.
I
just-
felt like you were fake laughing.
Yeah.
No, that's just how I laughed.
'Cause you're-
I realized that, Zach, but I feel like it was forced.
I felt like you should watch compilations because then you don't know, maybe it's something you've seen or maybe something you haven't seen. You know?
I'm just
Do you
going through
only
my
watch videos
Like that
on your
UFC
streams, or do you do...
No, he's played video games.
I played games a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't watch anything besides TikTok.
But right now, I the slow internet kind of it just has a handicap for me, so I have to do smaller games right now.
Yeah. Until I fix it.
Yeah.
Which is going to take me maybe about a month. Or 2, 3. Whatever I get. If you no or never.
Actually, that's actually one of the topics I was thinking.
When am I going to fix the goddamn internet?
No, actually, I was thinking about buying my own router. And
Then
putting
buying
my-
your own internet?
No, just can't like we have multiple routers and just
Yeah, maybe.
and then I just plug that.
I don't know. That might be a lot of fucking shit.
Well, I could just lower my stuff down and then
Like I'm thinking
you
that
guys can have more.
I'm-
But I just want like 100 megabytes or something like that.
I'm thinking that what's happening is that
I think it's just because
I think it's overloading.
I think I have wireless internet, and that's just
No, I think it's
problem.
overloading.
Because I looked it up on the internet. The biggest internet you can have with like wireless internet is like 50 megabytes, which is very
So you want to get a
router.
so you could have LAN, which is connected by a wire to the router, and that's the best thing you could probably do.
Ethernet. Yeah.
That's yes,
Yeah.
because that's
Don't we have a router?
yes, I have a router.
But I'd have to get like a cord from my computer all the way to the game room.
Unless he wants to sit right next to me when he streams.
And I don't think that'd be good for Zach.
And I'll be like, oh! And I'll be like screaming, fuck! And then
The Discord sounds will be picking up all the time through my microphone. Because he doesn't have that turned off on his...
what do you? My Discord thing? Doo-doo.
That would give everyone... it gives me anxiety. I don't know how much that would give anyone else anxiety.
If I start streaming, I'll mute him. No, I will not. I don't care because like
yeah, if you want to scare someone, put that in like the middle of your video of just nothing, just a Discord sound, and people's anxiety will spike up.
what the fuck is you guys have fear of Discord?
It's a common thing. It's just a thing.
It's like when you hear the bird from like you know.
It's like Dawn when she hears zombie sounds.
I want you to. And then
That's a creaking door sound.
No. That's the
Dolphin
clicker.
Man.
Yeah, that's
No.
the Dolphin Man.
You know what? Dolphin Man just wants a friend.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't be scared of him.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes. Note to self, everyone.
No, live life like Dolphin Man.
Live free. Live free like Dolphin Man.
In an abandoned house.
Mm-hmm.
Love Dolphin Man. Be
Kiss
one.
Dolphin
Be
Man.
one with Dolphin Man.
Hug Dolphin Man.
Have intercourse with Dolphin Man.
Consensual intercourse with Dolphin Man.
Dolphin Man decides.
No means no.
But you won't tell because it'll be like.
You don't know. He could speak. He could say words.
Okay, let's get on the next questions.
Oh, what are you guys' favorite movies? Well,
Did you ask this question before?
I don't know if I've asked it on the podcast.
I felt like you have.
I don't know you guys' favorite movies.
We don't really have much of a favorite movie as far
Maybe
as I
that's
know.
why, because you guys don't have a favorite movie.
Not really.
You guys aren't decisive
What?
enough.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good movies out there.
Well, I'm decisive, and I'm saying Lord of the Rings trilogy.
That's not a
movie. Yeah.
That's basically a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a 3-parter movie.
I'm
not gonna say like Titanic Part 1 movie. Because there's 2 parts of the Titanic.
Yeah, but that's one movie.
That's one.
Exactly. That's the Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is like...
It's basically
No, it ain't.
3 parts of one movie.
Then Harry Potter's an entire movie.
No.
Yes.
Because there's a time skips and stuff.
What?
What do you mean a time skips? Just because he goes
It's
home
1 year's
to live?
time skips, yes. For each of the... Or, I don't know if there's... Harry Potter, the last movie.
We are
there's
looking
part
at you with
1,
disgust.
Part 2 is one movie, basically.
Yeah, that's one movie, but Lord of the Rings, what's the first one?
The Fellowship.
The Fellowship, yeah.
Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers,
Return of the King.
Return of the King.
Yeah, if there's names involved, those are separate movies.
Those are separate
if it's
movies.
Part 2, not separate movies.
Yeah.
Like Grown Ups 2, that's a second.
There's a time
The second,
skip.
yeah.
That's a 2-part.
There's a big old time skip.
That's a 2-parter.
And there's a big time skip kind of on, supposed to be on the Lord of the Rings, you know?
But,
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think the Fellowship and
It's just
after
time
the...
skips all over the whole movies. Yeah.
look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Zach.
Does The Hobbit, is that a 3 movies or is it one continuous movie?
It's 3 movies.
Well, it is. It came from one book.
Yeah, it does have a point, but since they named them 3 different names,
The names are... Well, it's The Hobbit something.
And they're in their own separate disc and their own
there's the
separate
Lord of the
case.
Rings. Well, that comes back to there's 2 video things for the Titanic.
That does not work the same. It's Titanic,
There's 2 discs.
Part 1,
So
Titanic,
it's
Part
the
2.
2
It's not
movies.
like Lord of the Rings, Part 1, Lord of the Rings, Part 2, Lord of the Rings, Part 3.
Well, there's also the Harry Potter last 2 movies. Those are parted movies, and they're 2 discs.
I guess you could call it a
And
same
they're
movie.
2 names too. I'm pretty sure, right?
no,
they're
it's
the
just
same.
The Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Yeah, definitely Harlow's Part 2. Yeah. So that's you could say that's one big movie. Come on.
I'm still gonna
Come
say-
on.
I'm still gonna say
You
that
are a
Lord of the
loser.
Rings is my favorite
Anyway,
movies.
what's your favorite movie?
Why you go with me first? Because I'm
Well,
not really
I'm
exactly
gonna say
sure.
that I don't really like every time I like a movie, it's probably because I either read the books or know something about the books, and so I feel like the books are way better than the movies. Like I can say, like I like Scott Pilgrim versus the World,
That'd be a good pick.
and I think that's one of in my tops. But, like, if I said, oh, I like the Book Thief movie, which I do, it's not as good as the book. And the Book Thief is my favorite book.
I think I've heard about the Book Thief.
Yeah, you watched me fucking crying on the couch, watching it, while you were in there fucking playing a video game while I was on the couch.
I look over like, why are you
Everybody-
crying, bitch?
Spoiler alert, everybody fucking dies except for Liesel
Goddamn
and
Lisa.
Max.
And Max.
But, you know, Max was probably in a concentration camp. So, he's no better off. But, yeah, I feel like I'd like Jojo Rabbit if I watched it. I feel like that could crack my tops.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, I want to watch Jojo Rabbit. I feel like it's good. I like Doctor Sleep a lot.
What, really?
Yeah, I really do like Doctor Sleep.
The sequel to the Shining?
Yeah. I
Really?
really like it. I
didn't think she
watched
liked
it
it.
3 times in a fucking row.
When?
With like different. I watch it with you. I think I watch it by myself. I watch it with Dad, and I'm pretty sure I watch it with Zach. That's like 4 times.
I haven't watched Doctor Sleep.
Okay, then it was just 3 people. It was just me, Dad, me, you, me.
She just kept watching. I didn't know she watched. She kept watching
I kept watching it. It's good.
Wow. Okay.
Specifically, that time that kid got tortured to death. I thought that was great acting for that kid.
Especially when that child got abused.
Look, it made me so uncomfortable, and that's really hard for things to do.
Well,
like, during horror movies, most of the time, I'm like, eh.
Can we speak about what makes us uncomfortable?
I really thought...
You don't have to ask me. Please, Zach, can we speak about how we are...
Well, no, that made me...
I was going to say, that child getting tortured made me almost vomit, and that's rare. I don't go around vomiting for no reason like Michael when I smell shit.
Jesus
the reaction
Christ.
from the movie is like the reaction from Michael Smith.
I was over there gagging because a child was being
getting tortured, and you were like...
It really did remind me of some of the true crime cases that I watched sometimes.
Yeah, but weren't those children like raped and all?
Well,
a lot of them were,
but not all of them. And I was
majority
like,
of them were.
This is like really like realistic for a horror movie. But I like Doctor Sleep a lot. I didn't think I would. The Shining does make me feel a little unnerved. Maybe it's because of the domestic abuse and gaslighting that was occurring in that fucking movie. It made me really uncomfortable. But it's not as like. Horror movie scary as I thought.
Well, I don't think it was meant to be that, but
it's more like a psychological thriller that I feel like than a horror movie.
I would say what made me feel uncomfortable, and this was not a movie, not really. It's a 3-part movie. It's an anime actually movie called Berserk. Yeah. Which I said that the third one, the final one, is kind of fucked up, and I was like, oh my god, I don't like this. I feel uncomfortable kind of feeling when the girl, not the princess, but the other military mercenary girl, gets raped, and you see everything in this. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it, but it's it's a demon world, and she's getting raped. She's getting railed by the guy who the mercenary guy with white luscious hair he had became a demon because he's just like, I basically got tortured and probably also raped, but and crippled, and he basically became a cripple. So somehow they end up in a demon world, and he became a demon, and all of his mercenaries die, and the Berserk guy, or whatever the fuck his name is, he fucking watched the girl he was kind of liking getting raped, and I was like, ugh, this is very uncomfortable. I don't know. That was like something that I just did not like because it just felt weird, and I don't know.
I don't really have many uncomfortable memories
from movies or.
I don't feel. I'm a sociopath. I'm like Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a body in the forest.
Logan.
Oh, wrong person.
We all know Logan's the real sociopath.
I'm glad you can tell the difference.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's
they look the
wrong
same.
With you two that you can't tell those two apart. I know they're brothers and they both look like Hitler Youth.
Well, if I really think about
they
it,
both look like blonde.
Avery. It doesn't come off my mind very fluently as it might other people that might have watched the full documentary.
Did you actually watch that all?
I watched 2 episodes.
All of it.
I never watched it actually.
Wow.
It's no, I never will be able to.
I got bored after 2
I'm assuming it's not on YouTube anymore.
It's on YouTube.
Really? It's still there? Him
Sure.
still going to the forest like, oh, there's a body in the forest.
Yeah, I meant Shane Dawson's
Oh!
documentary.
I didn't know you guys were talking about the documentary of that. I thought you guys were talking about the actual video of it.
No, I would never watch that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch some poor soul
I'm too
in the
squeamish.
forest.
You're too squeamish.
That's my explanation.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a squeamish.
That's why you probably haven't experienced anything that, is like, oh my god. Because you're like, I can't. If you saw a real body, you'll be like, oh no. And then you'll be feeling weird and you'll be squeamish,
I touched my dead
just-
grandpa's body. It was cold and I didn't like it.
I feel like I'd be desensitized real quick.
Why, of seeing a body?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I probably, if I saw a body, I'd be that too. Like, I'd be like,
Like I'd be really quickly acclimated to seeing dead bodies.
Actually, those zombie dreams I usually have, I realize that they're just tied to my fear of death very heavily, so if I watch, like, an Ask a Mortician video right before I go to sleep, I'll have a zombie dream.
Mm.
Yeah.
she's just afraid of death.
So, yeah, well, I knew that already. Like I used to have existential crises
Well, yeah,
that were real bad.
Yeah, I used to hear someone like, what if Yellowstone erupted, like, tomorrow? And she was like, but what if it does? Or what if those scientists, like, in, like, Europe somewhere are making that black hole thing, Or...
Yeah, I did text my girl in the middle of the night once. I was like, what? They're gonna make a black hole?
Yeah, she did. She did. It was like, it was pretty late at night, and, she's like, there's gonna be a black hole, and it's gonna consume us.
It was on Pinterest, too. I was just reading it on Pinterest, so it could have just all been lies. They're really blowing it out of proportion, I think.
I'm a person that just, when I see, like, death happens, I'll be like, death happens, Wherever I go, I'll go. But, I'm not afraid of death, really. Until I'm thoroughly
I'm the only person that's actually seen someone die in this room, so.
Well, if I die...
Actually die?
Straight up die in front of me.
Listen. If when I'm in the situation of dying, of course I'm going to be afraid, but I'm still willing and accepting. I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to try to be too, like, hardcore afraid, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm not going to try to, like, think about it right now, That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think about it either. That's why I stopped watching Ask a Mortician videos before I go to bed.
I'm not super afraid of dying. I used to be super afraid, but I just thought about that too much, and then I just got tired of it, and just I've gotten immune to it. I've gotten desensitized.
Yeah,
That's
me
why
too.
I try, but
if I saw a body,
something in my brain just says nope.
If I saw someone get gunned down,
if I could be Voldemort, I would.
Yeah, I bet you would. I'm about to say, I was like, I'm not gonna try to figure out a way to become immortal. I'm not gonna become a half human, half robot.
If a vampire walked up to me right now and said, "Hey, you want to be immortal?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
I know I've been.
Hell yeah!
Depends on the type of vampire. If it's the vampire that just you live longer, and maybe if it's the immortal type of vampire where you just can't die or what,
like at all,
like just.
And if you're the sparkly vampire,
live for an infinite amount of years.
Yeah, I think I should be able to choose when I die, and if I want to die, I can either walk out into the sun or throw myself off of a bridge that has a bunch of sticks underneath it. And then I'll eventually get stabbed by something in the heart.
Mm-hmm. A stray stick.
Yeah, a stick. Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe I'll become evil, who knows?
Maybe Dawn will conquer the world, who knows?
Who knows? I'll probably just go around the world eating random foods.
Just random food?
Yeah.
Just what you mean humans?
Well, I hear that that's the only way I can taste food if I'm a vampire.
Well, you just say random food, like, we're just snacks for you if you were a
Look,
vampire.
look.
If it was me and Zach, just random food. You, Italian Jew, and then she goes to you and, like, you, sibling, with a beautiful,
That's a
spicy meatball, yeah.
Look, either humans are food or they're, sexy time partners.
Oh, yeah. And then you eat them. It's sexy time.
I always thought the vampire quests on Skyrim was too boring.
Oh, you talk about the DLC?
Too annoying, actually. Being a vampire in general in Skyrim.
What, being Vampire Lord?
Just being a vampire in general.
Oh.
Even without the DLCs, is just too much.
But to
What kind of mythical beast would you be if you could be?
I think being a werewolf would be being cool, though.
Why?
I don't know. It sounds
literally the least useful.
What do you
I'd
mean?
have to lock myself up every month.
Yeah.
And then
being human.
And then just every other day of the month, you're just a normal human being.
You're subjecting yourself to having a fucking period.
One of those werewolves.
Except you're a werewolf.
One of those.
Except you can kill.
No. Yeah, but yes. Well, no. See, okay. Sooner or later, usually those werewolves, they usually start the humans start being able to control it, and that's why I was like, sooner or later I might kill a couple thousand people. So what?
Oh God.
But
you know what's worse than you saying werewolf is you're like, oh, I want to be a ghost. Dude, ghosts are fucking useless.
But would have been, I could have snacked on their flesh and all. I've been full the next day. I won't have to eat anything.
You wouldn't want to be the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot or anything.
Ew, no.
Did you hear, literally, this is coming back to the beginning, but, I heard on TikTok that apparently, Bigfoot could be just a furry. That's someone's persona, and they saw him in the fucking woods. And that's why, they're like, oh, no one's coming forward that this is a hoax. It must not be a hoax. It's just a fucking furry. They don't want you to know. They were running around the woods, probably fucking other furries. I believe it, because they said that apparently in that time frame, fursuits were more animalistic looking. And
nice.
that would explain why
I
does
heard
Bigfoot have titties?
Okay.
Full on breasticles.
Yes, but don't majority apes have?
No.
Yes, apes have titties because we are apes. We're monkeys. Back what I was gonna say. I heard that they found a nice pile of shit of Bigfoot.
I heard that.
I felt like I was just reeling that one.
Texas has the El Chupacabra carcass in their refrigerator, and they just don't want people to test it.
I heard that some woman has a diamond, one of those skulls, one of the crystal skulls, in her closet. Definitely take that from a JonTron episode. Okay.
Whiskey bottles.
Yeah.
Whiskey school bottles.
Back to your things.
We watched the Lord of the Rings animated movie.
Oh yeah, that was I would say it was actually good at the very beginning. No, listen, hang on. You didn't let me finish. It was good at the beginning. It was pretty good. It was having a good long run until it got basically into the Twin Towers, or not Twin Towers, the two towers. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, that was just boring.
It was just boring the whole time.
No, it was not. It was funny animation. We had a lot of ha-ha moments.
It was just very, very worse in all aspects.
It kept getting worse.
For the Lord of the Rings, they cut out all the nice slice of life.
We knew it was gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Too many time skips, honestly. Like,
too
I
many
felt like
time skips.
all personality.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You guys act like you never watched something that's so bad, like B-rated fucking movies, and then you're like, you
didn't
like them
think it
because
was
they're
good.
B-rated, yeah. Because
It
they're
wasn't
shit.
good.
Because they're shit. You like them
I don't
because how
like
shit they
I
are.
don't like things because they're bad.
You like people like fucking
It
Sharknado.
wasn't so bad it was good.
Yeah, I don't think it was because, like, there wasn't, like, enough personality. It was
What
just
do you
like,
mean?
Hey,
Their
my
face
name's
is enough
Frodo.
personality.
The only person who had personality was Gandalf, and he died.
Frodo had enough personality. Do you not remember him doing that face?
Well,
Like,
he did die, but he came
He
back.
came back wider.
no, I remember him doing that face, and then it
I
just cuts
fell
to there.
asleep.
What?
Remember, I fell asleep.
Oh yeah, I had to shake you and slap you in the head like that.
See, he beats me.
I do not. It was a wake up thing. I have to do that all the time. She doesn't wake up when I try to,
It has
Get her
its
up.
moments, but it's not good. I don't recommend it.
I think it was okay. Just I would say stop watching it at the half of the part. Once it's gotten to basically the
I think maybe
Fellowship.
their downfall was putting it all in one movie.
Yeah, they probably should have just done the Fellowship.
Yeah.
We did learn that the guy from Rohan the King has his brother, his mother's sister.
Oh yeah,
Sister. What's it?
his daughter is
Daughter sister. Yeah.
daughter sister, which means that he fucked his mom to make his sister daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were confused, and I thought about it. I was like, oh, that's how he did
Is
it.
that in the books?
I didn't get that far.
He didn't get that far, but
I'll
that's what he says.
I'll have to get the next Lord of the Rings.
Mother sister. Oh, sorry, a daughter
in
sister.
my Audible collection. I was gonna get the second Game of Thrones book so I could listen to it.
But now you might get the second Lord of the Rings, so we can
Yeah.
figure out if he did have sex with his mom.
Anyone in the comments, I don't even know if this is like a fever dream or anything, but I could have swore like that Bilbo and Sam and Pippin and Merry frolic naked with Tom Bombadil.
I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah, I feel like that happened, but I feel like I keep going to sleep before that happens in the book. I'm like, did I make this entire fucking thing up? Because they were fucking butt-ass naked, running around. And
Shaking
I was
their
like, this
titties.
is a lot gayer than I figured the book would be.
The cartoon had a lot of gay scenes too.
Although
Well, yeah.
I basically passed out during when I read the part where Tom Bombadil was in the stories. So.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly why they took him out, because he just didn't show up that much.
Bombadil just put you guys to sleep. It's like Bombadil put a spell on his page. He didn't want you to know about him.
Also, Charles Dickens. Honestly, I don't think I like him.
Charles Dickens.
Yeah, he wrote Oliver Twist and David Copperfield. I'm listening to David Copperfield. Tale of Two Cities, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't like him that much. I've been listening, and I don't like the narration.
Well, yeah. I'm not.
There's
open
not
to
much
that.
you can add to
became
this
a
conversation.
book
I was just
podcast.
gonna say I don't think I feel like
I'm not all
Reviewing
too
books,
into
though?
Many books and.
this is our book podcast.
Oh God! Can we? I was like, if we're gonna go down to like, we're gonna have her own little thing with the book podcast. Then we have a debate podcast. You know.
She has the book thing. I'll get into like super deep lore of my D&D world. You'll do something like
Shit, or something.
Minecraft server you're on.
Yeah, Rafnir, of stonework, pretty fun.
Or the regular D&D lore, the basic boring stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say recommend the movie. I would say bring a whole bunch of friends, and don't expect anything grand about it.
There's nothing.
And just mix so much like shit out of it. Just it's like That's all you could do with that
There's
movie, really.
nothing to really
There are
talk
so
about
much.
that.
He's a lying sack of shit. The animation was hilarious. Their style, like,
It's not
like,
it has
it
its, it has
is.
its moments, but it's not good much.
The funniest part was when what was it
You'll get
Pippin, or was
so
it
much
was
out
it this,
of
like,
it from just watching clips from YouTube.
if I have to ever get away with something, I would do this with Dawn.
If you want to watch this movie, here's a good starting point. If you want to watch the movie, find like a clip of the movie that's like 5 minutes long, and if you get bored from that, don't watch the full movie.
Watch the funny clips, so where
If
like
it's a funny clip and it's like 5 minutes long, and you watch it and it's boring you, don't watch the movie. Because that's what
it's
that's
only
what I did.
$3 if you rent it.
It's a wasted $3.
That's like what, enough to get you a Mickey Chicky? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be much,
Buy 3 Mickey Chickies and don't buy this movie.
Okay. You shitting on this goddamn movie. It was beautiful.
It wasn't.
The art style, the animation.
The art style almost made me throw up. And the anime, just everything's not.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
why Sam had to be so ugly.
Sam looked like a dumpy little fucking child.
I think I know why. It's because he's a peasant. And they're like, oh, Frodo and Pippin and Merry, they're gentle hobbits. Oh, they're handsome. But poor Sam Gamgee is ugly.
Yeah.
And stupid. And Aragorn, he's gonna wear a miniskirt.
You ruined the best part.
And
Looks like a
Boromir,
Native American.
or Boromir, he's gonna be a Viking.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Because that's how we do things.
And there's no difference between dwarves and
You know,
humans.
Michael never told us what his favorite movie is.
Do I have to say?
What's your favorite?
I don't
movie?
know.
Michael's like,
what's
Wolf
some-
of Wall
what's
Street.
some-
I know. I was gonna say.
With something up there.
Oh, I want to say this just to rouse and rile the room. 10,000 BC.
I don't think that would be your favorite.
It's my
movie.
favorite. It used to be kind of my favorite, kinda.
Yeah,
It's
but
just a
so
bad
was
movie.
Brother Bear.
It
my
was
favorite
a
movie as
good
kid.
movie.
It's just a bad movie.
It had action, okay story. Wouldn't say it was the great story, but it was okay.
Okay, story for your favorite movie.
Good, I would say CGI, not terrible. It wasn't terrible for its time, I don't think. I don't know when it was made, but it's probably not terrible for its time. I don't think it was terrible for its time.
Wait a second.
You're not gonna look up and be like, wait a second, when was it made? And then what movie came out at those times? Basically, I really 90% sure. You can fucking look it up. It's probably like decent. What do you think about it, Boo Boo?
The CGI sucked.
2008.
That's not bad.
2008.
What came out in 2008?
Movies 2008.
You know how I feel about the movie. I'm like, it's...
What movie blew everything out of the water and then made that shitty? I really don't think it was that bad.
I
Avatar.
don't know if it's.
Well, Avatar sucked.
I think the Hulk.
Incredible
Pretty
Hulk.
good.
Okay, that was okay.
Hellboy. Iron Man. Right?
I guess. Nothing really big though.
Hancock.
No, nothing really looks like big. It had a lot of CGI, a lot of moving things going down. So I still
don't
think
think
it
it's
was
big.
pretty. I think it was.
I'm not really.
I couldn't
Knocking
tell
on
you
it.
the plot besides a girl gets taken and they went to go get her back.
And they have ships in 10,000 BC.
Yeah, that it might be.
It's not horse story.
Yeah, because about to say
I don't think the pyramids were built in 10,000.
no,
BC.
they were not.
Yeah.
No, there was no civilization in 10,000 BC, but there were mammoths and of course probably Neanderthals and other stuff. whatever, human tribes of some sort. But there was not pyramids. Pyramids weren't built until like 3000 or something BC.
We all know
If it was
aliens
like
built
changed
those.
to 1000 BC, then maybe. If it was historically accurate, it would like get a few more points.
Then there would
on
have been
my
no
thing.
mammoths and no big bird men, or not big bird.
Well,
things.
maybe they shouldn't. Well, maybe there would have been because maybe they're not going with the historically accurate.
Yeah.
anyways.
Well, why did it have to be historically accurate? There's many things that are not.
Well,
that are like,
if you're gonna
it kind
go
of seems.
for 10,000 BC. Stick with 10,000 BC.
What's that one thing that had to do with China? It was like a Great Wall, and there was like these fucking monsters, and it was I think it was actually called the Great Wall or something like that. And it was like these monsters. China was keeping out these green little fucking dragon-looking creatures. I don't know what the fuck they were.
I do not know what you're talking about.
You guys don't watch movies. I forgot.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry we were poor for most of our lives, Michael.
Yeah, Michael just sits around dumping on
Yeah.
us, calling us
Dumping shit.
With his gold chainmail armor and his
Yeah.
crown upon his head.
Yeah.
His 15
I sit on
laptops.
them. I sit on them like they're my little thrones. I pick them around. Just say, go there, make me food, and then that's basically what I do.
His town that he rules, his castle.
Yeah, I
on the
whip
top of
Zach in the.
hill.
This is gonna. That's how I'm gonna play now. And if I ever have a little empire, become king.
when he becomes a,
When I have a
becomes
nation,
lord has his fiefdom.
I will whip all of my servants. They will know the gratitude that I give them. Now I feel like I'm preaching.
Michael for Lord. Yeah.
Thank you. Make me Lord.
Make him Lord.
Make me Lord, people. Come and give me a castle in Rafnir.
That's pretty topical.
I need at least maybe 20 people. I don't know how much. Yeah.
Some of these questions are just cringy.
God, Zach. Why are you the only cringy one in this group, really?
I don't know.
Besides Dawn, maybe making some weird comments.
What do you mean? Comments are weird.
But, and me, you guys shitting on me,
Bitch
and
shit
like,
fetish is weird.
and you guys, bullying me and trying to say that I'm saying the N-word all the time.
Yeah, well, it's funny.
And trying to
And
make me
you do
be
say
the
the
bad
N-word all the
guy.
time.
I don't.
It's disturbing.
What do you mean? I never said the N-word.
Now you're just lying, Michael.
What? I've never really said the N-word. Never in my life. Never had the reason to. Never will. That's a fact.
I'm gonna clap.
One day we're gonna catch him on camera.
Yeah. Then you guys can expose me, and then it'll be like breaking news. This famous Twitch streamer said the N-word.
Twitch streamer.
No,
He
no.
has 2 followers on Twitch. Had a total of 2 followers on Twitch.
I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna. You guys are gonna ruin my life. No, I'm joking.
I
never.
feel like PewDiePie's still pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna recover from 2 Twitch people. I'm gonna they're not gonna ban me. Just throw me in the
you'll have the
dumpster.
Nazis still.
Oh, the Nazis will flock to me,
Unless you
and then whip them. I'll go whip.
Gosh, he scared my cat away.
Scaring
He was
cats.
here keeping me warm.
Let's hear these cringy
Okay,
things.
Here's the cringy topical question.
Oh, God.
Have you guys seen the new Marvel What If series?
Do you mean trailer?
Trailer.
Yes.
It looks pretty cool.
What the fuck?
Looks real cool.
What is?
Do I know anything about?
Why are you
do
so-
you know anything about the comic books?
Yeah, you don't know anything about the fucking comics. You don't know any of these alternate universe or any of these kind of things.
I know a little bit.
What do you
Not
what do
much.
you, do you know anything about the zombie one?
A little bit, but not much.
Likely. I'm in the nerd here. You're not supposed to be the nerd.
Well,
I am.
I'm not saying that.
We couldn't
PhD.
afford comic books as a kid. So
I didn't have comic books either. I just know more. my knowledge. It's 'cause, I learned it. I just
Michael's big brain.
I put it like one
Sorry,
of those.
me and Zach like Japanese stuff more. We
Yeah,
like
they do.
watching manga.
They probably know more about like manga and all that than I do.
Reading comic books.
I
don't really like the art style of
I really don't
American
like
stuff.
American art styles. Honestly, it's
not
really
good.
gross.
Did you not like Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I like stuff like that. That's more Japanese based, but
It was
like
actually Korean.
full on American art style, like for comic books. I don't like it.
The art was made in Korea. The writing was.
I can't read it. I can't read it. I literally took me like a day to read a freaking one comic book, and it took me so long because I couldn't read their scratchy, shitty handwriting, and that was printed, and for some reason their shitty handwriting really.
What were you reading?
Like Marvel, like 1809.
Well, no shit. What? 1809?
Yeah, it was 1809.
God, this was back when like Britain was invading America again.
The thing, the comic book in question. It was a mashup of all the comic book stuff. And it was like Queen Victoria or Queen Elizabeth was queen, and they were saving the world from some bullshit. Like, you can't.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What do you know? What?
It was like sort of like a fan fiction, is all I can say.
Like an alternate universe. Probably.
Yeah, it's an alternate universe thing, and everybody was teaming up. And I forget what they were fighting against. I'm pretty sure it was Doctor Doom.
British
Honestly,
Doctor Doom?
yeah.
Like a tea carpet. There's a one universe where the Marvel and DC were together.
Let's just say everybody dies except for Captain America.
Of course, Captain America lives through everything.
Yeah. And the Watchers show up.
The Watchers?
Yeah.
Watchers?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you very much about it.
What, are they part of the universe?
I literally
What? The fuck are you reading?
Look, I found the book. I was like, ooh, a comic book in a library. And I fucking read the entire goddamn thing. It was about that fucking thick. I read the entire thing. It took me all day. It was horrible. And then I fucking cried at the end. And then I was like, that's not happening again. And
What do you mean that's not... Wait. You cried because everyone died?
Yeah, I was very upset. I was emotional.
Iron Man, no! Spider-Man, no!
The Fantastic Four was there.
Oh, they all died!
And the mutants and Professor X.
Oh, no! I know, that must have been a heartbreak for you.
You know how much I love Professor X.
You would get on that cripple man's dick.
Yeah.
But I was like amazed by the Watchers that are showing up, because I'm pretty sure they're not part of the Marvel. They're not Marvel owned.
Look,
Zach's going in. He's going in to look. I'm pretty sure they're not Marvel owned. I'm pretty sure they're part of like the Dark Horse or whatever. That's that one company that makes off like.
Watchers. Oh, that's one of those things from the What If series thing, Majig.
Really?
Yeah. It's
really?
That's the big old alien that was in the background. You can see him.
Oh, you meant You son of a bitch! I thought you meant the Watchers, like from the one movie.
You mean
not
Watchmen?
Yeah, you confused me. My poor little brain.
Oh.
When at that moment it was like the Watchmen.
No, the aliens.
The Watcher. The Watcher that watches the fucking universe.
Yeah.
But they can't do anything. They just watch it.
Yeah. It was all from their perspective and shit.
No, it's the movie and the HBO series.
Hey,
The Watchmen.
hand me my phone so I can look up what I was even fucking talking about.
Wonder why the Watchers showed up.
Well, because it was all sort of from their perspective, and I'm pretty sure at the end they were like, like all this is happening in like alternate universes. It was like very meta.
This is good content right here.
Look, I can't help it.
I was gonna tell a story about how I was gonna tell. I think we did talk about this where, what's their name? Scarlet Witch and her brother in one of the universes, one of the alternate universes where they're not.
And I love the Marvel What If series.
In one of the universes where they're not actually, they are brothers and sisters, but they are very close brothers and sisters, like real. There's one where I thought like the world there's one where the world ended and like Hulk had sex with his cousin.
This is just the Alabama.
No, I'm just naming all the universes that like are pretty messed up. The zombie one is pretty fucked up, where the zombie superheroes just ate everyone and the entire universe because they ate Galactus.
Here it is. It's Marvel 1602.
Fuck, I don't know. There's a lot of like.
And apparently there's 8 books.
The What Ifs.
And so.
The What Ifs do have a lot of pretty interesting stories. Like all these alternate universes are so bizarre and just really fucking wacky. Excuse me.
Wacky and zany.
Wacky, zany, and kind of fucked up in some of them. And speaking of fucked up comic books, there's this one called Cross. Don't recommend it. It's too fucked up probably for people. Don't watch it if you're underage. Child too. Really fucked up.
Don't watch it if you're a baby.
Don't watch it if you're a little baby squabbling through and you're like, ooh, I heard this thing about Cross from this podcast. And then he goes and looks at it and then it's like intelligent zombies that have a cross on their face that basically they can speak and all, but they do eat like flesh, but they also can rape and they can do other. It's just like, oh, now I feel like, oh man, I'm bringing up a lot of weird things. This
episode. Up a lot. We've mentioned.
You mentioned shit.
More time than
but
is necessary.
I wanted to make this a little edgy,
We got an edgy podcast.
We got an edgy episode. That's what this one is right now.
The edgy pod.
I thought we were gonna name this the shit episode just because we've been talking about
that's edgy.
me.
That's still edgy.
I guess so. I was about to say
not
we kept bringing up the poop, so I wanted to bring up something to make it edgy. I wanted to make it like, oh man, I never thought like, oh, I don't know, it's just like fuck, that's fucked up, dude.
Whoa.
Wait, what? She's like, oh, that's fucked up. But I don't know. Got another one?
I don't know. Okay, Mr. Onyx.
What?
There's a guy. The I don't know. What the heck? On YouTube, it's usually like a weird guy visits Satan statue or something, like weird guy at Wendy's, weird guy interview at a comic book store.
What?
That?
That guy! I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's the guy who's like, praise the Lord, Satan, or something like that. He speaks really quick. Yeah.
And he says, I don't know a lot. He's also it's a lot of different videos. He's really good. I like him. He's of course, this is my break people out of the think that he's actually real, but he's
it's a gag.
It's a gag. Yeah.
No shit.
Well, maybe.
I'm pretty sure after they saw him like a couple times on videos, they're like, this guy was a gag.
Yeah, of course. But if you only saw him like once, then maybe you're
like, oh my god, this Satanist guy is crazy. Like,
well, and the Satanist stuff wasn't the thing that I found from him. The first thing was the what's that comic we got? Brother Sister, and
oh yeah.
And what's it about? It's about a brother and sister, and they fuck. I love that.
Don't play the video. Is that what you're gonna do?
No. He's very nice. Very cool. I think that's about it. Oh no.
I was also gonna, you left that off as like a, he felt so nervous about telling us this part. We've been getting some gritty things, in this episode and all.
I didn't want to go into a pee talk after 1 hour and 10 minutes.
like almost like a couple, maybe 10 minutes. We were talking about shit for one moment. Then
we were talking way too long about Marvel.
Yeah, that too. Then we talked a bit about some fucked up things, mostly rape or some scenes that Dawn.
You're the only one who.
I wanted you guys were bringing up a lot of fucked up things. Okay. I thought this was the day where we could all just talk about these fuck up things. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I hate that you guys, make me get in these situations all the time.
You're the one.
You're making me feel like I'm being targeted.
We just push it on to you.
You make me feel like I'm being targeted. She's over here getting away from the community of talking from us. She's been quiet from this last 5 minutes.
I nearly took a nap.
She was about to fall asleep. Yeah, maybe this one was a little bit dull.
At the end, when we talked about
shouted
Marvel.
this entire podcast, honestly.
What?
I feel like I've been shouting this entire podcast.
Oh, Dawn.
I think this was also we went in diving deep as well. Fastly. We went pretty quick on like we did at the beginning.
We hit a lot of topics.
Yeah,
we should take a break for the next few months. So
I think we should take another break for 5 months this time.
It's just we're working so we got it on time this time, so I think it's a reward for us to take a 5-month break.
Yeah.
I hope you guys understand.
Yeah, I hope you guys don't miss us too hard.
Maybe there'll actually be people we'll be talking to when we come back.
They come back and they're like, "Did you hear about that last episode? There's a lot of fucked up things on it."
It's fine. We were canceled on our first episode.
Yeah, you won't see it anyways.
You won't hear most of it anyways.
It's all gonna be gone.
Because I'm very quiet in the episode.
Remember, we're deleting this podcast.
You might have to bleep out the R's because I don't even think we're supposed to say that. Actually, I think that might actually
and
do.
the N words that you say.
I never said the N words.
But that's a given.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Should we the train?
Wait.
What's that the Sunday morning or something like that? Goodbye, everyone. It's the neighborhood guy.